Thanks for joining. Today's date is April 19th in India and अभी इंडिया में टाइम है 8:47 AM. Okay. मनीष सिसोदिया का बेल केस है. The lawyer cited a landmark 2022 Supreme Court verdict which states that the ED cannot assume powers to investigate the alleged commission of offences beyond money laundering with the proceeds of a crime. ED investigating without jurisdiction has shown no evidence to support allegation. Sisodia's lawyers have filed a rejoinder before the special court. Okay. A triple test for grant of bail has been satisfied on Sisodia is not flight risk. The allegation with tampering of evidence is entirely vague and speculative, and there is no evidence that he has influenced witnesses. ये उन्होंने बोला है. Next है, the real question is whether the government applied its mind and what material formed the basis of its decision to grant remission. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने क्वेश्चन पूछा है कल बिल्किस बानो के बारे में. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये बोला है कि टुडे इट्स बिल्किस, टुमारो इट कैन बी यू और मी. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बोला है. एंड इंटरेस्टिंगली द गवर्नमेंट अंडर तुषार मेहता, he said that it is the privilege of the government to disclose it or not. Privileges को यूज करके they said they will not disclose what mechanism they have used to इन लोगों को रिहा करने के लिए क्या मैसेज किया है उन्होंने, ये उन्होंने बताया भी नहीं है. They use the privilege as इंडिया में. An ex-chief election commission says some machines being defective is a routine in election commission, but 6.5 lakh machines are becoming defective is too high a number and is a serious matter. Experts have called for more transparency. The election commission is yet to respond to our queries. Cloud of silence hangs over 1/3 of the VVPAT machines in use since 2018 are deemed defective. India में it seems more than 1/3 of the VVPATs machines that are used since 2018 have been deemed defective, it seems. Notably, these are the newest machines, the latest N3 generation machines introduced for the first time in 2018 actually. To put this in perspective, in 2019 Lok Sabha elections, a total of 17.4 VVPATs were notified for use for the Lok Sabha polls and also the assembly polls being held simultaneously. This means that over 1/3, 37% of these machines have now been found to be defective by the election commission. What is even more surprising is that the entire series of VVPATs are being replaced. For instance, among machines that are being sent to the Electronics Corporation of India Limited, Hyderabad, the series between EVTEA 001 to EVTEA 99999 have been marked as defective. So also are the rest of the machines, namely EVTEB, EVTEC, EVTED, each comprising a batch of 99,999 machines. The story is the same for machines that are being sent back to Bharat Electronics Limited, Bangalore, series like BVTEK 00001 to BVTEK TAK 30,000, BVTEA 0001 to BVTEA 30,000, BVTEC likewise BVTED are all batches that have been marked as defective. In all, 2,53,500 machines from BEL have been found to be defective, of which the series BVTEH 0001 to BVTEH 68,500 are to be sent to the BEL. These series were first introduced in 2018 and have been used in subsequent elections ever since. The machines were picked up from across the country and the new replaced machines have now also reached all the districts in the country. इसके बारे में और क्या बोलूं मैं, I have no idea. Professor Subhashis Banerjee of IIT Delhi and a member of Citizens Commission for Election says, was there any audit done for these machines? Were they matched with the EVMs? Or if so, what was the result? A 30% rate of defection is too high a figure. Banerjee said he was speaking in his personal capacity. The detailed set of questions have been sent to the Election Commission on April 10th, 2023. Election Commission said it will not answer to any of the questions said by any of the other people other than the government. Namrata Sharma, President, Women's Wing, Aam Aadmi Party, Jammu and Kashmir, has asserted that the criminal silence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi has totally exposed the BJP government's tall claims of a nation first and self last. Politicians may not agree with the entire viewpoints of the journalists but must take criticism in its stride. Journalists should feel free to criticize politicians and public figures or else democracy will be in danger. Venkaiah Naidu. Liquor policy में Delhi court reserves order on Manish Sisodia's bail plea in money laundering case will pronounce the order on April 26 4 p.m. Obviously आप लोगों को समझ में आ गया होगा वो order will say that Manish Sisodia is going to influence and वो जेल पे ही रखेगा उनको. Otherwise तब तक तो order leak हो गया होगा या फिर ED और CBI would have actually come up with new things. Aam Aadmi Party has enrolled over 11 lakh new members during a month-long drive in Haryana. It received the maximum support in assembly constituencies represented by Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar and his deputy Dushyant Chautala. Kiran Rijiju shared dilapidated MCD schools video to target Aam Aadmi Party government. The school falls under MCD authority, which has led by the BJP until Aam Aadmi Party won 2022 elections in December. Karnataka elections 2023 में Aam Aadmi Party releases fourth list of candidates. Check full list in Jagaran.com. VVPATs, the confidence of the voters in the EVMs can be achieved only with the introduction of the paper trail. EVMs with VVPAT system ensure accuracy of the voting system. Association for Democratic Reforms has moved the Supreme Court for counting of VVPATs. Supreme Court initiates suo motu action over delayed pension of the former Mumbai High Court staff members. इसके लिए सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने suo motu action ले लिया है. But Atiq Ahmed extrajudicial killing में they said that they will not entertain any of the case. उसके बाद उसकी मर्डर हो गया है उसके ऊपर सुप्रीम कोर्ट has rejected the suo motu case. It is a state matter बोल दिया अभी. They rejected saying that इसका केस नहीं लेंगे. Last week में उसका मर्डर अभी हो गया. अभी they are saying that उसका suo motu action हम लोग लेंगे. Bengaluru Small Scale Industries Minister M. Nagaraju, MTB, who is the BJP candidate for Hoskote has added 599.5 crores in the last 5 years. The current net worth is over 1614.6.5 crores. M. Shivakumar has listed a total of 19 cases against him, which included serious charges filed by Income Tax Department, the Enforcement Director, and the CBI. He declared assets worth 1358 crores. Punjab launches intensive training program for English teachers in collaboration with US Embassy. 2 American trainers will be working with 40 English language teachers of state government schools during the training program from April 17th to April 29th. शिमला म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन इलेक्शन में आम आदमी पार्टी काम कर रही है. 13 candidates have filed their nominations. Traders in Kerala were told by the bank authorities that accounts were frozen in the direction from Gujarat Cyber Police. Traders wary of accepting UPI based payments after freezing of the accounts. Nation of questions with no answers. Atiq Ahmed murder ke bare mein, while there have been encounters deaths before, the Saturday night killings were probably the first time people have been killed by a third person while in police custody. Punjab, registration fee will not be charged for buying electric vehicles from now onwards. Punjab mein ek naya ruling aaya hai. Why did Chenni ji sell the land to contest elections? Could have taken money from his nephew. We do not do politics of revenge. If you have sold land, then show the papers. Bhagwant Mann ने बोला है. Chief Minister Mann asked for strict action in the drug case after the sealed report of the SIT became public. Big disclosure, AIG Rajjeet sacked. Migrants can't be denied ration cards if NFSA data is not duly maintained. Supreme Court is सुप्रीम कोर्ट बोल रहा है कि in a welfare state, the duty of the government to reach out to the people. Cabinet Minister Harjot Ben's ordered to reward 23 district coordinators working under Parhao Punjab primary project and 422 BMTs to their parent schools with immediate effect. Minister said that he took this decision to further raise standard of education in government primary schools. Punjab Vigilance Bureau has submitted a charge sheet against Aam Aadmi Party MLA of Bathinda Rural, Amit Ratan Kotfata, who was arrested on bribery charges in February, and his personal assistant PA Rashim Garg in a local court in Bathinda. Australia is on track for its biggest ever annual intake of Indian students, toppling 2019 high watermark of 75,000 students. Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw on Tuesday said Kerala's first Vande Bharat Express, which will be launched by PM Narendra Modi on April 25, will cover Kasargod. So recently उत्तराखंड में धामी जी ने, पुष्कर सिंह धामी, चीफ मिनिस्टर ने बोला, he has vowed action, tough action against encroachments to end land jihad. उन्होंने मजर जिहाद के नाम पे, he said that saying at an event on Kumavan last week that at more than 1,000 locations either a mazar or other illegal structure has been constructed. तो उसके बाद रेवेन्यू डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ उत्तराखंड in collaboration with revenue department has actually done a survey में ये पाया गया कि उत्तराखंड में there are more illegal temples than illegal mazars, it seems. उत्तराखंड में there are 3,000 illegal temples, it seems, than there were only 35 illegal mazars. In fact, for example, Garhwal area में, Garhwal circle, Bhagirathi circle, Shivalik circle and Yamuna circle में, there are a total of 676 unauthorized illegal temples, only 2 gurudwaras and 10 mazars. So, Pushkar Singh Dhami बोलने के बाद जब they did the survey, they came to know that there were more illegal temples than illegal mazars in Uttarakhand. But obviously उनके ऊपर कोई action नहीं ले रहे हैं. But they said thousands of mazars के ऊपर action ले रहे हैं. A special audit of discoms with respect to the power subsidy released to them will cover the period 2016 to 2017 to 2016-2017 to 2021-2022, stated the order. Delhi government orders special audit of power subsidy released to discoms in the last 6 years. आपको ये भी बता दूं कि आशीष मारलेना ने almost 4-5 weeks पहले इसका लेटर भेजा था एलजी को, बट एलजी 5-6 वीक से उसको अपने पास रखा. अभी ही इज नाउ टेकिंग क्रेडिट आफ्टर 5-6 वीक्स, जब इंडियन दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट का आफ्टर सेंडिंग इट दे केप्ट क्वाइट, तो अभी न्यूज नहीं है. तो सडनली ही नाउ प्रॉप्ड सेड दैट ही हैज ऑर्डर्ड बोल के वो क्रेडिट लेना चाहते हैं. Days after gangster Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf were gunned down by 3 youth while in police custody in Prayagraj, UP CM Yogi Adityanath said that no mafia or criminal can threaten industrialists in the state anymore. NPAs of self-help groups have gone to 1.8%, Rural Development Minister Giriraj Singh said on Tuesday, and called upon banks to provide incentives to those having NPAs of less than 1%, NPAs of self-help groups down to 1.8%, Rural Development Minister ने बोला है. UGC has barred noted business school Narsi Mongi Institute of Management Studies from offering distance learning and online programs due to gross violation of norms. Phishing attacks up 50% in education sector, most targeted report में ये एक आया है. Of the total deals, M&A constituted more than half, still lower by 21% at USD 4.4 billion, involving 76 deals, down 56% during the March quarter, according to the data collected by Grant Thornton. BJP chief will visit 2 prominent Lingayat mutts in Hubbali on Wednesday in an attempt to defend the party from Congress accusation of being anti-Lingayat in poll-bound states. Obviously, EVMs का system देखा तो literally like कुछ फायदा नहीं है इसका. They are creating just a narrative there. Delhi High Court on Tuesday dismissed a petition by a death row convict in 2006 Mumbai train blast case seeking disclosure of information pertaining to the ban imposed on terrorist outfit Indian Mujahideen under RTI. In an era of great resignation, close to half of Indians plan to stay put in their jobs. Same-sex union plea में Supreme Court will vet if man woman can be replaced with a person. 1.49 lakh Indians are illegal immigrants detained since 2019. US की डेटा में ये बोला जा रहा है. India will be the next superpower. To heal, no harm. It should be the mantra of India. RSS chief Mohan Bhagat ने बोला. After 8 years, High Court ends monitoring of Dabholkar murder case. आप लोगों को पता होगा मिस्टर दाभोलकर को नागेंद्र दाभोलकर को अगस्त 2013 में असैसिनेट कर दिया था. रैशनलिस्ट थे वो. अभी मुंबई हाई कोर्ट ने बोला है कि वो केस को छोड़ दो, डब्बे में डाल दो. Justices Ajay Gadkari and Prakash Nayak, considering the fact that CBI has filed its charge sheet, 5 accused have been tried before the special UAPA court in Pune, and as on March 29th, 18 witnesses have been examined in the trial, and less than 5 witnesses have been left to be examined. इस केस को क्लोज कर दो बोल दिया उन्होंने. Center Gujarat reluctant to show Bilkis Banu files. Supreme Court wonders why. Global smartphone market declines for the 5th consecutive quarter. BJP awaits PM Modi's visit to Kerala for a major fillip in its outreach to minorities. Use of AI to critically analyze crimes, develop ecosystem for cyber crime management. Amit Shah ने MHA officers को बोला है. Amit Shah to embark on a 3-day visit to Pole Board, Karnataka. IT probe into the insurer shift to 2 large banks for inflated payments. India imposes windfall tax on local crude output. China's mounting debt crisis के बारे में आजकल काम चल रही है. China debt is nearly 44% of its GDP, and its local governments owe nearly $5.14 trillion. With the economic slowdown and collapse of land sales, revenue and provinces and local governments in China are facing an embarrassing situation. Now, mafia cannot threaten anyone in UP. Yogi Adityanath already बोल दिया है. Government is not going to tweak the capital gains taxes अभी. Delhi rejects liquor sale renewal license of Pernod Richard, Brandco and Indo Spirits. New Delhi has rejected applications of 3 liquor firms distributed Pernod Richard for Brandco and Indo Spirits. The Deputy Commissioner of Excise said the applicant has not fulfilled the conditions for grant of license L1 license for the year 2020-2023 in terms of Section 13 and Section 44 of the Delhi Excise Act 2009 and accordingly hereby rejects the application dated 13th December 2022 of Pernod Richard India for granting of L1 licenses. Windfall tax imposed on local crude oil. Delhi में COVID में 430% jump in active cases. Postpaid users to go up by 4% in financial year 24, 18% CST on staff services from branches to headquarters. ESI adds 16.03 lakh new subscribers in February. India sugar output drops 5.4% year on year. The number of cases registered under the CLPR Act not in consonance with the census numbers on child labor. Data from the NCRP report indicates that the number of cases registered under the Child Labor Prohibition and Regulation Act 1986 increased till 2019 and then reduced, while 45% of these cases were reported from southern states. They make up only 19% of the child labor in India as per the 2011 census. 2020 cases registered under the Child Labor Prohibition Registration Act 1986 में 2019 में 772, 2020 में 476 and 2021 में 613 है. 3 in 10 cases registered under the CLPR were in Telangana between 2016 and 2021. States with the most cases registered are Telangana, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Assam and Gujarat. Case registered with Maharashtra and Rajasthan have declined over the years. More than 10 million children are engaged in child labor as per the 2011 cases. But India में 10 million children होने के बावजूद India में cases only 613 cases के ऊपर cases डाला है. I don't know, is it even 0.1%? I don't. BJP has given its contenders. Shika Rai, Greater Kailash का ward का है. She is second time councillor from GK. He is a former standing committee chairman, leader of house in the erstwhile South MCD. and Soni Pandey, she is going to be BJP's candidate. So seats का position अगर देखा जाए 134 AAP, 105 BJP, 9 Congress, 2 independents, 250 councillors, 14 Delhi MLAs, आतिशी, अखिलेश पति त्रिपाठी, दिनेश मोहनिया, दुर्गेश कुमार, गुलाब सिंह, जर्नैल सिंह, मोहिंदर गोयल, परमिला तोकिस, राजकुमार दिल्लन, राजेश गुप्ता, ऋतुराज गोविंद, संजय झा, विनय मिश्रा, ऑल आम आदमी पार्टी, एंड 12 बीजेपी, अनिल कुमार वाजपेयी इलेक्टोरल कॉलेज में है। 10 दिल्ली पार्लियामेंटेरियंस, मनोज कुमार, हंसराज हंस, रमेश बिदूरी, परवेश साहिब सिंह, हर्षवर्धन, गौतम गंभीर, मीनाक्षी लेखी, and 3 राज्यसभा, नारायण दास गुप्ता, सुशील कुमार गुप्ता, and Sanjay Singh. These are the people who are going to vote. Patna High Court refuses to stay the ongoing caste-based survey in Bihar. The centre has directed the states to deal with the growing stray dog bites cases under a set of new rules notified on March 2023 under the Prevention of Cruelty to Animal Act 1960. महाराष्ट्र भूषण अवार्ड में आप लोगों को पता होगा कि 14 people have died heat stroke deaths में on account of attendees being made to sit in a scorching heat for hours, जहां पे अमित शाह ने अपनी गुणगान बोला था, बहुत सारे चीजें बोला था. It has costed the government an exchequer a whopping 25 crore rupees. A special PMLA court in the center granted bail to Subhash Parab, a close aide of fugitive नीरव मोदी. पीएमएलए कोर्ट ने 2 हफ्तों के बाद, उसका अरेस्ट 2 हफ्ते पहले हुआ था, पीएमएलए कोर्ट ने 2 हफ्तों के बाद उस बंदे को 2 हफ्तों के बाद उसको पीएमएलए ने बेल दे दिया है. पीएमएलए में आप लोगों को पता होगा सत्येंद्र जैन ऑलमोस्ट 7 मंथ्स या 8 मंथ्स में है जेल में. वो इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं कर सकता, वो लोगों को इन्फ्लुएंस करेगा बोल के उसको कोर्ट में रखा है पीएमएलए के कोर्ट ने. and Manish Sisodia को भी बोला गया कि he will influence, but Nirav Modi will not influence anybody. Nirav Modi का close aide है, उसको वो भी किसी को भी influence नहीं करेगा. So 2 हफ्तों के अंदर ही उसको बेल दे दिया है. A special PMLA court in the Mumbai on Tuesday granted bail to Subhash Parab, a close aide of fugitive Nirav Modi, observing that the main beneficiary of the proceedings of the crime is still beyond the reach of the law enforcement agencies even after 5 years of registration of the case. So there is no, इसमें सेंस ही नहीं बनता है कि इस बंदे को जेल में रखे बोल के उस बंदे को छोड़ दिया है, उसको बेल दे दिया है. And also they are considering that he is a 51-year-old, उसकी हेल्थ को प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है बोल के उस बंदे को सीबीआई ने उस बंदे को छोड़ दिया. एंड इंटरेस्टिंगली सीबीआई ने भी बोला है कि उसको रखने के जेल में रख के कोई फायदा नहीं है, सो इसीलिए उसको जेल में रख के लिए सीबीआई ने भी छूट दे दिया. Supreme Court adjourned to April 25th a clutch of petitions that have challenged the Karnataka government's decision to scrap the 4% OBC quota for Muslims following a request made by the state. Obviously, ये election का result आने तक Supreme Court इसको delay करते रहेगी. This is how in India में अभी चल रहा है. A growing disgruntlement in the Banjara community against the new internal reservation announced within the overall reservation of scheduled caste is palpable in Shikarpur. As the candidates have begun filing their affidavits ahead of the March 10th assembly elections, Karnataka Minister MTB Nagaraj, already मैंने बोल दिया, a toddler drowns in pit dug by the sewage board in Bangalore. BWSSB engineer and contractor charged with negligence. वो पिछला 3 महीने से वो स्पिट को क्लोज ओपन करके वो इसके रखा था. So these are the news which as of now I have. एक छोटी सी इंफॉर्मेशन है. BJP's vote share in the general elections in 2019 में हिमाचल प्रदेश has got the highest vote share उनको मिला था. उनको 69.71% मिला था हिमाचल प्रदेश में. गुजरात में 63.08, उत्तराखंड 61.66, राजस्थान 59, अरुणाचल प्रदेश 58.9, मध्य प्रदेश 58. A total of 13 जगह पे बीजेपी को 50 से ऊपर परसेंटेज में वोट मिला था. उत्तर प्रदेश में 49.98%, त्रिपुरा में 49.56%, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर में 46.68% एंड अंडमान निकोबार में 45.61%, वेस्ट बंगाल में 40.64, ओडिशा में 38.88% उनको वोट शेयर मिला है. स्टेट असेंबली इलेक्शंस में गुजरात में 52.5%, अरुणाचल प्रदेश में 50.86% मिला है. रिसेंटली बीजेपी ने ये बोला है कि they received 11 states में उनको and 2 union territories में they have received 50% से ज्यादा votes मिला है, उन्होंने बोला है. ये थोड़ा सा झूठ है actually. Only 2 states में उनको more than 50% वोट मिला है and गुजरात और अरुणाचल प्रदेश वहीं पे उनको 50% से ज्यादा वोट मिला है. ये एक और एक इंफॉर्मेशन है. ओके या सो एस वाई कुरैशी बोल रहे थे, फॉर्मर चीफ इलेक्शन कमीशन बोल रहे कि नॉर्मली इन एन इलेक्शन around 4,000 EVMs are found to be defective. The corresponding number of VVPAs which have higher chances of damage, as these are electromechanical devices, could be as maximum of, say, let us take 25,000, that figure. But if what you are saying is correct, that 6.5 lakh EVMs are defective, this is a serious matter. It actually says that total elections that are happening in India are not according to the will of the people. That's what CY Naresh bol rahe hai. Any machine that is under litigation has to be excluded. The directions from the Election Commission's headquarters in the New Delhi's Nirvachan Sadan. But interestingly, with a total of 6.5 lakh VVPATs have been called as defective by the Election Commission of India. Interestingly, these all have been used in 2019 Lok Sabha elections and इन्हीं को completely replace कर रही है. These are the M3 generation machines which are used in all the assembly elections. Assembly की elections में use किया गया, उन्हीं को ये लोग मार रहे हैं. Interestingly, अभी तक जितने भी assembly states में हुए थे, उन्हीं को replace कर रहे हैं. They are not replacing on all the other states. 2018 के बाद जितने भी states में elections हुए थे, उन्हीं स्टेट्स की वीवीपैट्स को चेंज कर रहे हैं, उन्हीं स्टेट्स की मशीन्स को चेंज कर रहे हैं. दे आर नॉट चेंजिंग एनी ऑफ द स्टेट्स जिसका 2018 से पहले इलेक्शंस हुए, अभी तक इलेक्शंस नहीं हुए, उनका चेंज ही नहीं कर रहे. इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. ओके, और बोल, एनीबॉडी वांट्स टू से